3, 2.
Welcome back to the Edamame Anime Club. I'm Steve. I'm joined by my co-host
Joel.
And what anime are we doing today?
We're doing Gachiakuta.
Gachiakuta. Gachiakuta. All right, and what we're doing right now is called First Look, brought to you by the Edamame Anime Club. The First Look, what we do is watch the first 2 episodes of anime, tell the way you should watch it or drop it. We will have some spoilers for the first 2 episodes, so if you haven't checked them out, we'll try to be away from the first 2 episodes. So overall, like, why did we? So I know why I picked this anime. Mm-hmm. I've been seeing it kind of pop up on Reddit, a couple other spots, and then you kind of brought it up to my attention.
Right. Yeah, I had somebody actually bring it up to me, so they recommended that one and saying that they started it and it was a pretty good anime. So it was something they really wanted to see, I guess, on our channel.
Yeah, perfect. You know, guys, we watch anime. If you want a recommendation, go ahead and put it in there. But we definitely know this is a hot anime and a lot of people are talking about it. Before we get deep into the anime, let's go ahead and crack open a cold one.
Yeah, I hope you don't mind if I crack open.
We are drinking. What are these?
Nectars,
guys. And nectar is Texas based, right?
Well, they have them in Texas and Hawaii. I don't know about like so far right now, but on their website it says they're only in Texas and Hawaii. So certain places in Texas will have it. It's kind of hard to find. I mean, you really gotta just go on their website and you can store locations, and it'll show you where your nearest, if you're in Texas, the nearest store you can buy them at.
Oh, right. And we're drinking green grape. And it's actually pretty good. We've been drinking a couple of them. So Nectar, go ahead and sponsor us, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Cheers, mate.
Kenpai. Absolutely delicious. Mm-hmm. All right. So before I dive deep in the anime, and if you know, when we do full reviews, I actually do read reviews. I know they read a 1-star review, 10. But when we do first looks, I don't read reviews because I don't want to give out any spoilers. So I do let you know what the ratings are. Mm-hmm. So Crunchyroll rated this a 4.9 out of 5. What do you think?
Okay. So far, I think it's actually, it's
holding up to that.
Yeah, definitely.
IMDb did an 8.1 out of 10, which is fair. Mm-hmm. But then again, I've seen...
It's still a pretty strong one,
Yeah, I mean, I think, though, I don't know how I feel about IMDb, because they rated, like... This is 8.1, and I'm going to tell you, it's a pretty good anime so far. And we'll give you whether you should watch it or drop it in a bit, but they gave the Rick and Morty anime first episode, like, a 7.1. And comparative, that's, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
So it's like the difference between like a 71 and, an 81, it's right there. I know one's a B and one's a, but see, one's a B and one's a C, but it's, I don't know. So I don't know how the rating system is, but, I appropriately agree with this anime being rated pretty high. Mm-hmm. All right. So again, let's jump right into the anime. Again, we watched the first 2 episodes. So I would tell you right now that, watching this anime, I went in blind.
Yeah, same. And I didn't read anything on it.
Nothing.
I just saw it was one of the recommendations. I had seen it on Crunchyroll before. I didn't stop to read anything, and I was just kind of just going in blind.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I like to go a lot about movies and anime.
Yeah.
You and I are kind of similar. We don't like to watch trailers or nothing. So really, we had no first initial thought besides the recommendations that we were given, and on Reddit and so on and whatnot. But I do really. I'll start off with really talking about the music. Oh yeah. I'm a big sucker for like the music, the way the intro, outros, and the scoring. Mm-hmm. So what did you think about it?
I enjoyed it. I like kind of a metalhead, so I'm a sucker for like the the metal. So I mean, kind of gave off like I think you had mentioned that it kind of like the intro gave off like
Junji Ito. Tales of the
Japanese macabre.
Yeah, Japanese macabre.
Macabre, whatever. Yeah. However you say
it. And
that
what was it, Mad Kids or something? Mad World?
Oh, yeah. No, it was Mad Kids.
Yeah.
Mad Kid, something like that. I can't remember.
This one was appropriately called, like, the intro was called Hugs, right?
Yeah.
Which Hugs. is, I mean, okay, I really love the music in this anime so far. I'm very
Yeah.
impressed with it. I truly enjoyed the soundtrack that they played for it. I mean, Hugs. It's and also like the intro that you get to watch in episode 2. It's kind of like like an ironic taste on like Hugs,
Yeah.
because like Hugs is like compressing, bringing these together,
Uh-huh.
and the intro is really just explosions,
Yeah.
trash
Yeah.
exploding.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's just.
so I kind of think it was kind of like a take on like the irony of it all.
Mhm.
So I mean, the intro was great.
Interesting. Yeah. No. Yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was just visually like just what is it? Gratifying to watch, I guess. 'Cause,
Really good.
I wasn't even expecting it, and
Yeah.
it was great. It was great.
Yeah, solid intro, and everyone's like, intro don't mean it does to me. I think if it has a really good intro, it's pretty solid. It's kind of rare to see an anime,
Especially if
shitty
it's one
intros.
intro that you just can never skip. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
and I wouldn't skip it. Yeah, it was good. Now the outro, we actually had 2 outros. The first outro was just the credit scene with the music playing.
Yeah, rolling
fine.
credits.
It's fine, nothing wrong with it. But the
Yeah.
second outro was kind of like a cube falling, which I thought was interesting enough. I don't know the significance of the cube yet.
Yeah, there's always a thing about the the intros and the outros where if you're just paying attention and if you've already read the manga, you're gonna pick up on stuff that that's the Easter eggs that are in there of what's to come.
Yeah, the only thing I could think of, and I just thought of this right now, is that the fact that they're calling everyone that lives, and we'll get into kind of the synopsis in a bit, everyone that lives in the top world a spherite, representing a sphere, and a cube is like the outskirts of it. Like they're different. So they're throwing away a cube when they're living in a sphere. So I just thought maybe that might be something there that's kind of like a geometric approach.
Right.
But yeah, so really... again, the intro outro I think was really solid. The music was really good. I think we should probably talk about this plot so far. What we have.
Okay.
Did you like the story? What it's hinting at?
I do, and I don't know if I just if it's just kind of me like hesitating not to say anything because I don't want to spoil anything.
Spoilers for the first 2 episodes.
Okay, right. Okay, so okay. Yeah. So definitely I am liking where this story is going. It kind of really just feels like, the sphere that they're living on, is kind of like a halo type thing that's kind of orbiting the world.
Yeah.
And that the trash world, like the pit, is Earth.
Yeah.
That's what it was like. And then they just completely trashed it. And now it is what it is. It's just a trash world now. And their sphere is I guess like a little world or like a moon orbiting the sphere or orbiting the world. Yeah. And it's just now the Earth is just a trash world. Yeah.
So I mean, it's really an insane kind of take because it's this dystopia where we're built on like it's at the beginning it's the proletariat versus the bourgeois. Really, right. This high elite level where they called everyone the city folk, and then they have the tribe folk. So definitely it's like riches and slums,
the slums
right next to each other, which is an interesting take. And then the slums are essentially where the bad people that were removed from the bad people that were like thrown into this pit were the ones that had kids. They were forced to live in this slum.
I don't think it's more of just like the bad people. I just think it's the people who couldn't afford. And then like they couldn't afford to also make mistakes because like how Jiwa, right, was saying?
Chiwa.
Like they're kind of like forced to live there for them to like, you fuck up, you're gonna be thrown in the pit.
Yeah, oh well see the only thing I'm going off of is like the one bully that kicks his lamp. He says that we're forced to be here because of our like ancestors' mistakes. So there's like a level of punishment there. Now, getting to see this exorcist like where they're like getting thrown into this pit scene, putting it in these slums is like kind of a great way of displaying like this is your next step.
Yeah,
you don't belong in our world. Your next step is this one.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there was like a little take on there. Really, though, I was kind of flipped on on the plot in the beginning, because again, we went in blind, and I was thinking like this whole thing is going to be about how this guy loves trash, he likes to fix things, and he's trying to change this world that's perfect in everyone's eyes. And I was thinking that maybe that's what he's trying to do, kind of like the movie Robots.
Okay, yeah.
You know how robots like they can't afford like the new upgrades, but then they bring in this one guy that can fix everything.
Yeah,
that's what I was getting at, and I thought I was like they were playing on that. It's not this idea of this world that's being perfect. And really, if you know about the customs in Japan, something I found out recently is in Japan, there's no waste baskets anywhere. Whatever trash you accumulate, you take that home with you and throw it in your own trash, which is kind of an interesting way to keep the town clean. And I'm sure there's like a huge thing with like looked down upon for littering. So you bring trash, you just take it home and throw it in your own trash. Mm-hmm. And I have seen that. I have a friend that's from Japan, and that's something that they do is like they accumulate trash. They don't ever throw it they just take it home with them or their nearest garbage disposal. So I thought that was kind of interesting because I just heard about that recently. And, they're playing on that about it, but they're also playing on this perfect world. Now, bourgeois, proletariat, and then we have this pit, which is kind of an unknown to majority of the people. To me, I thought the pit was just a wasteland of trash, but there is life down there. Mm-hmm. And I think you're right. I think that is the planet. And I think there's probably a deeper theme here where it's like humanity has destroyed Earth.
Yeah.
And they've made this sphere, halo, that's floating around the world. And you can only be born on it. Once you're in the pit, you're done forever, and you're forced to live in this garbage wasteland. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what I'm thinking it's getting at. So again, the story kind of flipped on it was one thing and it flipped to another thing. And it's fine. I think it's great. I mean, I really like these characters so far. So far, we only got a few. We got Rudo is the main character. What do you think about his design?
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Just like real I don't know if this is the right word for it, but like the sharpness in his in his detail, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like how he just kind of I don't even know how to explain it, but he has a really cool design too.
Yeah, he looks cool. I like the way they do the hair. They round off the hair. And I think that it's like they're wall wearing dreads. Mm-hmm. But it looks really cool. I like the way they're doing the hair. I like the different animation styles. So they've shown 3 different ones so far. They showed kind of the main anime style that they have with the eyes and stuff like that. But then they showed a scene when he fell. They changed it to black and white.
Yeah.
And they made it scribbled style. And
kind of like chalk on a chalkboard.
It looked really cool. And then they played the music. And his eyes were just going crazy. Yeah. And it was really his descendant into madness. Yeah. Is really what I was getting there. It's like he's getting thrown in hell.
I mean, because basically, he was just fucking his life just got turned around like that.
Yeah. I'll get in that when I get into memorable scenes, because there's definitely a memorable scenes there. And then, so he's great design. The whole animation style is amazing. I really enjoy it. There's only one animation part I don't like. Can you guess what it is?
The monsters.
The monsters.
Yeah.
The monsters. I cannot stand them.
Yeah.
And again, I'm trying to get into the CGI, but there's
just some things you can't really just take the time to hand draw it. I'm not an artist. I'm not an artist, so I don't know how really how long it takes to fucking sit down and actually sit and animate that shit hand drawn, but for me I would like to see it hand drawn. I'm okay with CGI. It's just really bad the way they look. It's because there's so much detail that needed to be done on this, because it's basically these monsters are a collection of trash. So the whole scene should have been I don't know. It was rough. So that was the only thing I didn't like about the animation was the monsters, and that I will get past that because it's such a small part of what we've gotten so far. Yeah, I've seen worse.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super, man, that was rough. That was a rough ride.
Berserk.
Oh my god.
2016, 2017.
Yeah, Trigon Stampede. But again, Beastars. Some of them are okay. I can get by, but this one was.
It's just that small part.
Yeah, it was just very small part. I still enjoyed it I got over it, of course, but it just did not look as good as I was hoping for. But so the animation's solid. Rudo's character design is really good. We have a couple other characters. We have Regto, who is his adopted father.
Yes.
Technically, great character. I
Mhm.
threw out. I mean, I really liked. I like him. I think he's going to be kind of a pivotal person throughout the anime of flashbacks.
Mhm.
If you want to know what happens to him, I'll let you watch it. Well, actually, it's going to be my memorable scenes. Then we have Shiwa.
Shiwa. Mhm.
Definitely, I think she's not going to be in the anime the rest. I don't think she's going to be in the rest of the anime.
No, I don't think so either.
I think she might come back later on for like a small part, but she is not. I thought she was going to be a main character.
You know, I kind of thought so too, but this was also just me going in not knowing what was going to happen too. So,
Yeah.
you know. But
Yeah, I thought so. I thought she was the reason. Like she was like giving the doubters a reason.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna be like give everyone she gives everyone the benefit of the doubt. She likes Rudo. She thinks she does like him. There's like a romance part of it but like and this is what fucking drives me insane is this is a society that does not have any judicial like it's all like there's no jury, there's no judge, jury. It's all ran like
it's a witch hunt.
yes, it's all
a witch hunt.
It's all based on speculation.
Yeah.
You know, so that's kind of like a weird thing. And even though like these people are saying Rudo's a murderer, like she was so quick to be like,
Yeah.
so I
Fuck
don't,
her.
Yeah, Chihuahua, you suck. You don't deserve that rabbit.
I literally thought she was gonna be there, like, and then like, you know, oh, okay.
I thought she was gonna play a part like solving like
Mm.
the mystery behind the
No.
murders. Nope, didn't do that. Just said fuck Rudo. And then we got Enjin. He's gonna be a
Yeah, dude, he's already from the
said-
get go.
yeah.
He's a fucking badass, and that's all my favorite.
Yeah.
My favorite so far right now. He's such a fucking badass, and he's so funny too.
I like him a lot. Yeah. Oh my god, he is hilarious. Is there anyone else I'm forgetting?
Let's
We have the
see.
apostles, which are kind of the police of like the slum. I guess they're like the police of all of it, but they were in the slums hanging out.
I
so-
think they only go into the slums to execute, like,
yeah,
you know, like,
and they just so happen to walk upon a murder. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyone else?
I don't
I'm
know. I
forgetting?
feel like that was staged, but I mean,
Yeah, I think they were looking for that guy, the one that got away. I think they were looking for him. Any other one I'm forgetting?
I don't think so. Let's see. We got Enjin, Rudo, Regto,
I think that's it.
Chiwa. Yeah, I think that's
Those
about
are
it
the
so
only
far.
characters so
At least
far.
big names. And
Yeah,
stuff.
there's some characters that were in the introduction that we'll probably see later on.
Uh-huh.
They look pretty badass. So some memorable scenes in this. I mean, I really like the way, and if I might be jumping around, so if I'm going beyond something that you think is a memorable scene, just let me know.
Mhm.
The scene that I really like is it shows Regto
Mhm.
in the city folk land, and he walks to
Oh yeah.
he walks to the tribal folk land, and when he gets to the wall, it's a clear division
Mhm.
of poor or rich versus poor.
Right.
You know, the hierarchy of like the landlords versus the slumlord. Like it's like it's it's bad.
It's
Clear
literal,
division.
Yeah, literal like I don't know. Think of the nicest city that you could ever think of, and then think of like a
Slumdog
an,
Millionaire.
Yeah, well, I mean, just any city anywhere like that's like rich, and then think of like first world country, third world country. Like there's just a wall between
Yeah.
that two.
Just a wall. So that was a really cool scene to introduce the slums. I thought it was really good. That to me was I really liked that because it was just I knew it was gonna happen. It was like hinting at it, like
Mhm.
why is he here? He needs to go back to
Yeah.
his, and it was like separated by a gate. So I guess they
Yeah.
can go back and forth. I think that's kind of interesting. What about you?
I just think it. Well, I mean, as far as what like
we're on memorable scenes, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Fuck. Memorable scene for me.
I mean, I like the garbage. The garbage. He technically stole that rabbit for Shiwa.
He did.
Yeah, like he risked his life for.
That was another one. I mean, but I mean, it's the first.
Yeah, it's
it's
the
the
very
first scene. But
Yeah.
I mean, even at that, like he's just so agile for a kid to be, dodging all those bullets and shit and only getting like scraped by one.
They take their trash seriously.
Yeah, but I mean also like those people were just so scared of trash. Like he threw the trash bags at them, and they're like, "Trash!" Like,
get it off me. Oh man, dude.
And so like, but I mean, he was also doing that to make money. There's stuff that he's getting to make his money, to like live.
Yeah.
So, but he saw that bunny and thought like, Chihuahua would love that.
Yeah.
So that was that's a memorable one, but
the one scene I thought was really weird to me, not really memorable. I think it was weird is whenever he came home, and gave and saw that his father is adopted, because the one that raised him was like getting murdered, because the way he greeted him, he was like, "Rudo, you're back," or something like that.
Yeah. It was
I was
because
like, well,
I think it was something that he was already like anticipating that he'd see when he opened the door, and it wasn't that.
Yeah, it was a weird scene because I thought that they were talking. I didn't know he was getting murdered until, like, of course, I thought he was just talking to the stranger, but he was getting murdered. And I was thinking that like Regto was, I was already thinking Regto was murdered because I thought the apostles, the apostles were leaving in like opposite directions.
It's just kind of like already something that, like that's already set up. Like, like he's going home, like all happy and everything, you're going to tell, I gave Chihuahua the bunny.
Yeah.
Apostles out of nowhere, and they just run into him. And he's like, what the hell are they doing here? And then, he's going home. So he's opened the door. I already thought he was going to be dead. Like you said, I already thought he was going to be dead.
So,
but
yeah, that was a really good memorable scene.
I guess that's just what with him getting murdered. So, and then the fall, just like the entire thing, they were just like, they didn't even give him a chance. They were just like, they ran into him. They're like, they don't even see that he's mourning the death of his adoptive father. Yeah. And the pit.
Like right to the pit. What do they say? Filth to go to the pit or something. They had a line they were saying. I really liked this scene. Was actually pretty cool because this scene is built on hate. It's like they're throwing him in the pit, and he's have this inner monologue where he's saying like, you're the ones that are filthy, you're the filth, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna change everything. And then he was like, y'all can't, like, he's making this inner monologue, and it's all like, I want revenge,
basically. And but I also think too that kind of stems from Regto, because he's like, run, go change the world, or change the world. Yeah. And so like, and just like that, even somebody he thought like he loved, or even that he heard her say, like, like, she's like, Regto loves you too, because like he wants him to stop getting the trash and stuff like that. He's like, well, he loves you too. The only person that I guess in that conversation would have been hurt. Yeah. And that's when he gives her the bunny and stuff like that, and just like that. She's like, I thought we wouldn't have been that.
Yeah, I didn't think you were labeled him. You're a murderer. Like, she already just claims him as the murderer.
And that was it. And then so just like the drop.
Drop was epic though. Fucking
it
epic.
Was.
You know, it was such a cool scene. They drop him, and this is how it kind of ends, right? Well, he's falling, and it's like they change the drawing style. They play like some metal music, and he's dropping, and he's descending into hell. And really, what he's doing is sending into this inner monologue of hate, where he hates these people that are just quick to judge him. Such a great scene,
the revenge, just setting it up for that revenge shit, and like, I'm with him. I'm fucking with him. Like, goddamn, dude. Yeah. He already had it bad to begin with, and then like just being turned on completely like that,
like by everyone, immediately. Well, I mean, there's only like one person, but
but to him that was like his whole world. He already lost his
dad. He actually lost his real dad.
Yeah, he lost his real dad.
I'm sure we're gonna find out more about that later.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, and then he falls in this pit, and then we get these lame monsters that are CGI. I don't even bring them up, but I after that, there was, in my opinion, like 3 other memorable scenes. We have the
Engine.
engine fight scene where he's
Engine,
within umbrella.
yeah.
And I'm a big sucker for umbrellas. I know sounds weird, but let me go and get it. I'm not like into kinky umbrella play.
To each their own, man.
But
To each their
in my
own.
opinion, whenever actor uses umbrella in a scene, like early Charlie Chaplin, Jackie Chan's a big martial artist that uses umbrellas to float longer and to stay above air, and uses. I mean, so whenever I see umbrellas, I see a lot of like. What's the one
Mary
Poppins type like shenanigans, and it's always so funny.
It's always kind of just used to kind of like float, I guess.
Yeah, like
floating away, or like just stopping the what is it, the inertia of the fall.
It's so the way the engine uses it is just he floats. He uses it as like a dagger,
propelling.
Yeah, he can spin it, and like it was just a really good scene watching them destroy these monsters. A great scene.
It was awesome. Another memorable one too is whenever Rudo is finding out his power with that.
He has powers, guys. He has powers, which is very unknown at this point.
I mean, they were kind of hinting at it throughout like the beginning.
Yeah.
But it's weird because it's like, how does he even get these powers at first? And we don't even know what the power is.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Well, we know it's like levitation or taking control of the souls of items, something like that.
Yeah, because Regto says if you take care of something, a soul will
the way you take care of it is the way
encapsulate that item or something like that.
So,
but I think it's the gloves that he gave him.
Oh, that's what you were thinking. I was thinking it was his hands.
I don't think it's his hands because a soul can't really like. I mean, his hands are living. He can move them. Yeah, he was in pain. That was one thing. That's another thing that like supposedly his dad gave him this
black hands disease.
I don't know. His dad damaged him in a way that like, but also in that backstory that like his hands are black. But in that backstory, as it's going on. You know how whenever you're like searching for radiation and they give like you're using the things to search for radiation.
Yeah.
That beeping was going off. So I feel like his hands are black like that because of radiation.
Maybe.
So
there's something there.
That's what I got. That's what I got.
Yeah. Definitely.
So definitely when he gave him the gloves, Regto gave Rudo the gloves. He said the pain stopped.
Yeah.
And even at certain times when he would get angry, like you'd see like some sort of like little glitch. Yeah. Like on his gloves.
They are bandaged too. Like he does bandage those gloves. Like there was a scene where he bandaged them up for like, let me see your hands, let me re-bandage them. And there was some bandage, like some gauze on there. So I don't know. Maybe there's something there. I guess we'll find out more later on. So yeah, that was again when he uses his powers like to levitate all those things. There was a lot of funny jokes that are played in, like small like little jabs of like comedy throughout. I thought one Enjin is hilarious.
Yeah, Enjin. Yeah, from the get go, and then Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, well, this is the scene where he's like, "Shh, don't talk, don't." Hey, shh, be quiet. And like, he's telling Rudo to stop talking.
He's literally whispering the entire time.
And also, he has to like unzip his mouth. He was like,
I don't think he unzipped it. I think he just
made he's telling. Okay, all right.
So he's whispering and telling him to shut up. While meanwhile, Rudo is over there yelling and just like, what the hell is going on?
I don't even think Rudo was yelling. I think he was just, he was raising his voice a little bit. But Enjin's like, I told you. And then he starts yelling at the top of his lungs. Yeah. And then he's like, I told you not to yell. The monsters can hear us. Now they're coming because you're yelling. But like Enjin's yelling the whole time.
Yeah, he's over there yelling. He's like, you're an idiot. Now these people are like, the monsters are here because of you idiot. And then like, he's like, after all that, he's like, man, that really felt good. Like all that yelling.
Yeah, he's not happy about it. And then he had the scene where the scene where it's like he meets like the the pit people.
Yeah.
I don't know, but what are they calling them?
I mean, they're. She's dreaming.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I don't even know what you call them because if the people in the sphere are spherites,
Yeah.
what are the people in the pit?
Yeah, so just pit
Pitterites?
people. Yeah,
pit people?
Yeah, pit people's fine. They're meeting the people and they're treating him like he's like loyalty for a bit, like royalty.
Right.
They're treating him really good, and he's like, "Let's get these chains off you,"
exactly.
and they put him in chains again.
They're like, these chains are even tighter. He can't move. And so the entire time, yeah, you think they're there to like help him and everything, and then the next scene, you know, they have him in other chains that are supposed to be tighter to keep him there.
So there were some funny parts throughout the anime, which I really enjoyed. Any other memorable parts I'm forgetting? Well,
I don't think so because I think we got through like the most memorable.
I mean,
and then right after that, it was just kind of it was already ending.
Yeah, so I guess let's go ahead and wrap this up then. Gachiakuta, right? Am I saying it right? The anime?
No, it's Gachiakuta.
Gachiakuta. All right. So should we? So are you gonna watch it or drop
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I too am gonna watch it. Actually, we're probably gonna.
Y'all should watch it too.
Yeah, I recommend you watch it, guys. We're gonna do a full review on it because it's already about to end. But when this video drops, the anime will probably end pretty soon. So we'll
have already ended.
Yeah, well, yeah. So depending on when it drops, I'm planning to drop this soon. But yeah, so we'll do a full review on it, on what we think, and a full like comprehensive analysis on themes and things like what we think, character development, everything like that. We'll get into a full review because we are going to continue to watch it because it was a pretty good anime, and it looks like it's only going to be 9 episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, and, I mean, if it's only because we got 8 now, and then it ends next week.
I believe it ends next week.
So it's definitely a short anime. So I recommend y'all guys watching this.
100%. And you know how I feel about short anime. I think that's very important to like break up the monotony of like the big 3 to watch like a 1 season anime, even though this might be multiple seasons. I'm sure it is. All right, so yeah, recommend it, guys. Make sure to check it out. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow. We'll be back here again, you know, dropping videos every Monday and Thursday.
Mondays and Thursdays, guys.
Yeah, check it out. All right, guys, we'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Bye.